This is what it smells like in Little Lockhart, Texas. The lure of smoky, mesquite-kissed meats tempts your taste buds from the moment you hit town.
Oh my gosh, that smoky, Texas-y taste.
Turn down Main Street and you'll find one of the oldest family-run barbecue joints in the state. The original Black's Barbecue.
Here at Black's, we spell barbecue B-E-E-F. You know.
This is your home.
Yeah, it's where I grew up. Yeah, I'm actually third generation.
Third generation, your son is fourth.
Yes.
Kent and his son Barrett are now stoking the famous flames of this family affair.
George Foreman's been in here. Matthew McConaughey has been
Yeah.
here.
The best I've ever had.
One bite of their juicy brisket, slow smoked over seasoned post oak, sealed in a perfectly peppered bark, and you'll be sold too.
Yeah, we started at 5 a.m. this morning. This is our first stop. It was that good. Well worth every last bit of the drive.
Sink your teeth into moist and meaty monster beef ribs. That is one big rib. Melt in your mouth baby backs. Mahogany turkey breast, full of smoky sweet juices. Golden plump chicken, seasoned to perfection. And rings of spicy sausage. So this is the building that you guys moved into, what, in the late 30s?
We started across the street in a building we still own. We moved in there in 1932 when my grandfather opened.
During the Depression, Kent's grandfather, Edgar Black, needed cash.
And they did a bit of a cattle drive into Lockhart and opened a meat market, grocery store, and a barbecue joint, 1932.
So these are the famous pits.
Yes, my dad built these in the 1940s after he came back from World War II.
And they're known as the L-shaped pits, right?
Yeah, they're very unique in the barbecue industry.
That L shape draws in heat from the two fireboxes on either end, keeping the heat consistent.
And you're just going to poke it in there all the way down and then bring it out and see how that's almost like butter or jelly.
Smooth as silk.
Yeah.
One of the reasons Black's briskets are so juicy and so tender is because they take a break from the smoke. Crazy as it might sound, these beautiful mounds of meat are removed from the smoker before they're done, placed in a cooler for about a day, and then finished back in the pit. It's an ambitious sample there, Kent.
Well, this is Texas. You know, the samples are big.
It's so juicy and smoky. Kent's dad brought his feisty bride, Norma Jean, into the family business when she was just 22.
I told my husband, I said, I will help you with the business, but there are two things you have to do. This is going to be a family restaurant and not a beer drinking place. Mm-hmm. And the sign up there that says colored only is going to come down.
A pair of trailblazers, not only successful in business, but a force of nature in the community.
My dad coached Little League, and he was instrumental in getting the Little League integrated, the Lockhart swimming pool, and they're very proud of that.
There for a while, I thought maybe we'd have to leave town, but it all worked out.
Yeah, it makes you very proud. Makes us very proud to know you. Yes, truly. Norma Jean ran the grocery store next door for decades.
She's the boss. She's the queen of Texas barbecue. So when she speaks, we listen, and she lets us know when we're not doing something right.
Norma Jean created all of Black's delicious sides, like creamy homemade mac and cheese, cinnamon-tinged sweet potatoes, and crunchy green beans. Then there's her namesake, Norma Jean's Beans, now made by her grandson, Barrett.
It's actually a multi-day process. We like the beans to rest.
You like the beans to rest too?
Yes, of course.
These beans have a sweet, smoky flavor, made with chopped onions, brown sugar, sweet paprika, dark ancho chili powder, and cumin.
So this is a pound of salt pork that we're just gonna cook in there, and that'll really give it that meatiness. It's making me hungry right now, but.
So, are they as good as Grandma's?
You hit the spot.
You approve?
Yes.
All right, thank you. That makes me feel good.
Really good.
I've eaten a lot of Texas barbecue, and
This was probably one of the best I've ever had.
You must go to Black's for barbecue.